Hello, welcome to my channel, my millions and millions of fans. Today I'm going to show you how to take a groove and use the D Dorian scale to play over top, give you some tips on how to practice it and how to improvise. So let's begin. I'm going to play the little groove here for a second. So I'm just playing between the D. Try to play it with one finger so you can see D, C, and F. So you don't necessarily have to play if you want to just drive a D note, like so. Something like that. You can do that as well. You just want to have that D. Because if I'm playing D Dorian. So I'm going to loop this real quick here. Like so. Okay, so stop this. The Dorian scale is when you've got your regular old C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. You're playing the C scale, but you're starting on the D. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. So I want to stay in this position for this video to show you how you can solo in one spot. So it's 5, 7, 8, second string, 5, 7, 9 on your third string, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7. When you're starting off soloing, getting into improvising, you can just practice that straight up and down until you get that pattern down. Now, that pattern, like if you want to play an E Dorian, you can do the same thing, same pattern. It's so 5, 7, 8. I do it based on finger. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Well, I added that extra note, but that pattern doesn't change. If you're playing at an E Dorian, that's the second note of your D scale, but that pattern is still the same. So the point is, get that pattern down. The best way to get that pattern down, jam with a loop, and just play it straight up and down. So we'll start off doing that. A little more drive to kind of contrast. So straight up and down. It just gets you the pattern down. You can see it. Add a little rhythm to it. You just start mixing it up. Like playing little pieces of the scale. This is an exercise that I do use with all my scales, is playing in thirds, which is skipping every other note. You're playing D, skipping the E to F, then your E to G, F to A, and so on. And the reason why is because your triads are your root, third, and five. So it sounds good to play in thirds. Play it slowly. See, I'm going from third to the third, D to F, E, G, F to A, G to B, A to C, B to D, and then back down. Shit. If you're not used to that, it can be difficult to get it down, but it makes your ear better. And you're hardly ever going to just play straight up and down the scale. You want to mix in thirds, and not just thirds, but other patterns. But just for this purpose of this lesson, we'll stick to thirds. So let me play this, and then you mix in the thirds. You don't have to play them all the time. You mix in little 4-note patterns, 5-note patterns, like playing the first 5 notes of the scale, back down. You just different things like that. Starting up here, going down 4 notes, 3 notes even, whatever. You just mix up little patterns. Once you get going straight up and down, you have to have that pattern down well, and it's not going to happen in a day. Like I used to practice that stuff weeks on end, and the more you get it, there's never enough practice. You just keep doing it, and then eventually you just can hear it. You don't have to think about it anymore. But to get to that point, you gotta put time in. The best way to put the time in is by making it fun and using a loop. That's how I did it. You can play the same stuff all the time. Just mix up your loop. Straight up and down. Now I'm going to add the thirds in. Another thing I used to do is I would play each note of the scale one by itself, so you can hear every note of the scale and what it does, like so. Then go up to the next note. Different ways to practice. Thirds. Same idea with the thirds. You can also play them at the same time, double stops, two note chords, except for the D, because the F, you can't play them on the same string, so put the F up here. That's your minor third pattern. D, F is on the D string, third fret. Play them together. The E, the F, G, A, E, C. You can add those double stops into your little groove here. So, like this. Maybe not the best example, but also, once you get that pattern down there, you can do the same pattern up here on the 10th fret. Same notes, different position, but then you can keep going up the octave. When I get up to I slide with that first finger, so that way I can continue that same pattern, D, E, F. The pattern ends because you don't have another string, so I just go back down, slide to the same position. It's good to know it all over. You got a D here. If you don't want to reach up here, you can just play D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You just mix the patterns together all over. You got the D there, you got the D here, and you got the D here. So, got the double stops. It's good to know them all over because if you can get your mind thinking two notes at a time, it just makes you better because it makes one note easy. Just a little tip. I can think 3 notes at a time, and all I did was make me start being able to see the notes all over. Like playing a D minor. I know that A is there, and then you can extend off of that. Just so many different things it teaches you by playing 3 notes at a time, 2 notes at a time. Even if you never want to use chords, or you don't like the sound, or you don't want to use it, it's good to know it because of what it does for your vision. Just a tip. So, thank you for everyone for the support. I got 5,000 subscribers. I live stream daily if you haven't been on my channel before. Play all the music that I write. It's all all bass compositions. So please like and subscribe. Come to a live stream. Also, I have channel memberships. I got a couple songs on Spotify if you want to check them out under Brandon Scott Malone. It's also linked to my channel. So, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day.